All right, everyone, happy Wednesday afternoon. I'm King Phi, meteorologist Adam Claibon. Are you ready for a warm-up? It's coming. We're going to see highs back above average later into the week, and we already have the sunshine. That's going to help out with that warm-up, along with that warmer air mass, too, that's eventually going to arrive. We're going to go over that. Plus, we're going to talk about, as we lead on into the first week of spring, there could be a few showers back in the picture for us. But the sun, I already mentioned, it is back out there. It is nice to see, too. First stop, we're going to look live out in Tacoma. Definitely seeing fewer clouds there than what we might be noticing the farther north you go. Like here in Seattle, as we're seeing skies that are fairly cloudy. Now, we do have a few breaks in the clouds, and we'll probably see more of those later on this afternoon. Definitely more of them to come tonight and into the day for Thursday. And then let's go ahead and stop here closer to the coast, where we are seeing plenty of sunshine as well. Westport, South Coast, drier than we were yesterday. More clouds as you go higher up into the mountains. Looking at Paradise right now, trying to clear everything out from what we saw earlier into the week as far as the snow, what we had last night too, which was a pretty minor event. Now, the forecast is calling for skies to be partly to mostly cloudy. We'll have those sun breaks around, and we'll be back up around the 50-degree mark for that high temperature today. So it's still slightly cooler than average, which is at 54. And we cool down tonight with the clearing skies. We're back down in the 30s, maybe even closer to that freezing point by early tomorrow morning. We're not completely done with the rain chances yet either. Seeing some of those generally closer to the coast, as you can see up there around Forks, right along Highway 101 as you're heading southward. Looks like around Tuhola and then around Aberdeen. And then as you head off towards the east, we have a few showers that are still sticking around for us farther north across areas of Snohomish County. And then you have that weak convergence that's happening right over King County too. You'll see in the last few frames right here into the early afternoon, 1 to 2 p.m. A few sprinkles popping up into the foothills, mainly east of Lake Washington, and then as you head over towards the northern part of the Kitsap Peninsula. But that's just about it. So future radar will show that that activity decreases here into the night. So 8 p.m. we're seeing that beginning to fade on away. We'll go on into the deeper part of the night, see skies begin to clear on out, and we'll start off tomorrow morning partly to mostly clear. Now, we are going to see a few clouds passing by. Those generally are going to be high, thin, upper-level clouds, giving way to more of that filtered sunshine, and we'll see that throughout the entire day Thursday. Here we are into Friday, and that's going to be the big warm-up for us, and we'll see more full-fledged sunshine by that point, and that's going to help us up near that 60-degree mark for highs that afternoon before more clouds come in late into the day and into the night, and eventually we'll see that weak feature move on through with generally, just more cloud coverage than anything else as we head into the earlier part of your weekend. And once that is happening, we're going to see high pressure move on in. That's going to help to keep things dry here into the end of the week, bring us more mild temperatures. I wouldn't call them warm per se, but it probably will feel warm in comparison to where we have been, and that is hanging around all the way through Friday. You can see into Saturday. Sunday, it starts to head farther to the east, and you can see some of those blues starting to show up. That's what we call a trough, and that brings in more active weather, more unsettled weather, which eventually is going to start to come back in as we head on into the earlier part of next week. So again, I did mention we are going to see more active weather come back into the forecast, but that's going to be staying off to our west there. Here we are at 5 p.m. on Saturday. No worries of rain up until that point as we go on here into the end of the week. Now, as we continue on into the weekend, yes, we're going to see temperatures start to drop a little more. So instead of seeing temperatures around 60 Friday and Saturday, we're back in the mid-50s on Sunday, and then Monday we're back down to 52 degrees, and that kind of goes in what we're expecting as far as the long-term forecast. So 8 to 14 days out, this is what the Climate Prediction Center has called for, is that temperatures will be cooler than average here across a large portion of the United States, including us here in Washington, which some lighter blues are showing up. That means that we might not be well below average, but we are going to be cooler than those normal values. And then as far as rainfall, we're expecting to become a little more active again, so that trough starting to dive back down here across the west coast of the United States will bring in those cooler temperatures and also more of that active weather. I wanted to say that, yes, into the end of the month, but I did also want to give you a little hope, right? Spring is still going to be right around the corner, and that starts up this coming Monday at 2:24 p.m. So either way, even if we do start to see cooler temperatures, we're officially going to be in the spring season. Today's highs, upper 40s to low 50s, Anacortes up to 50, 52 in Linden. Partly sunny conditions kind of here and there, and we'll see those breaks in the clouds from time to time. Same deal for us here in Linwood, Redmond up to 51, 52 in Monroe, and farther south, I think we do see a little more sunshine down into these parts with highs right around those lower 50s, and Eatonville probably keeping it a bit cooler there at 46. Your 7-day forecast, warm and sunny St. Patty's Day on Friday. Pretty much the same forecast heading on into Saturday, maybe a few clouds, especially earlier on into the day. Then we'll see those increasing rain chances on Sunday, decreasing temperatures, and that is going to be something we'll notice more of as we head on into the start of next work week, with more rain on the way for Monday and heading on into Tuesday. So all you really will need here for the next few days, more of a light jacket, maybe a sweater, and those sunglasses to protect your eyes from all the sun that we're expecting. Take care, everyone. Have a great hump day, and we'll talk to you soon.